The day the HOA summoned 911 and insisted my power at Brookside Meadows be severed was the precise moment their gleaming tech utopia started devouring itself from within. Eleanor Whitaker, her features sculpted into an unyielding facade of cosmetic defiance, brandished her tablet like a decree from on high, screeching about infractions against neighborhood energy protocols. They pegged me as a mere rustic holdout, blind to the fact that the colossal transformer energizing their $80 million enclave perched squarely on my soil. I possessed the lever that could eclipse their world with a single, deliberate turn. Barely 10 minutes passed before alarms shrieked, illuminations convulsed in frenzy, intelligent locks fused shut like vaults, appliances gasped their last, and the suburb plunged into utter disarray. I lingered there, unflinching, as obscurity claimed each opulent fortress. Yet to grasp the full tempest, we must retreat 3 days to its genesis. Call me Lucas Bennett, heir to 4 generations on this 15-acre expanse by Serenity Lake. My kin staked it in 1896, eons before visions of algorithm-governed estates encircled a working homestead. 3 years prior, my wife Clara yielded to cancer's grip, prompting me to abandon my engineering post at a leading EV firm and nurture what she termed our timeless sanctuary. Her band encumbered my finger anew each morn, but this earth, these foul, this unadorned existence site anchored my final bond to her. The cutting-edge abodes of Azure Crest had proliferated around me across 5 years, 80 manors, valued at $2 to $4 million, teeming with elites who presumed wealth entitled them to dominion, even over my heritage plot. Their HOA overlord, Eleanor Whitaker, a 45-year-old former tech titan who'd exited rich and early, commanded the grandest residence. Her sibling Olivia, trailing by 3 years and perpetually craving Eleanor's endorsement, occupied the adjacent spread, peddling TikTok reels on lavish waterfront allure. They wielded the association as their autocracy, deeming my farm their forthcoming spoils. The fuse lit on a Tuesday dawn with an ostentatious missive affixed to my postbox. Within, a breach citation on lavish parchment, aping bureaucratic weight, indicting my poultry enclosure for auditory assaults, malodorous discharges, and scenic desecration clashing with collective ethos. It mandated eradication within 72 hours or $500 diurnal penalties. The clincher? A clause proclaiming HOA oversight on my terrain via the Serenity Lake governance sphere. That twilight, veranda-bound, fingering Clara's loop, I evoked her tenacitous scrutinized pacts thrice, never cower before despots. Heed your core, Lucas, she'd counsel. Counter with verities. Thus, as a savvy technician, I mined municipal ledgers, exhuming charters from the primal settlement. My domain antedated their syndicate by 127 years. Pivotal. In 1987, the grid provider forged a 43-year accord with my father for that transformer enduring to 2030, with auto extension hinging on my assent. Their entire network teetered on turf they couldn't subjugate. Armed dossier in tow, I piloted my weathered Dodge to Eleanor's citadel, photovoltaic shields, responsive panes, mechanization rivaling orbital craft. She emerged in athleisure costlier than harvest yields, tablet barricading her strained visage. Olivia shadowed, device capturing for her audience, anticipating my capitulation. This concerns authority, I declared, unveiling records. Archives affirm no HOA grip on my land. It's 1896 vintage. Yours sprouted encircling. Eleanor's sneer pierced. Lucas, flaunt those antiquated scrolls if you must, but welcome the modern era. We boast AI sentinels, sway, fortunes. You're an anachronism with feathers and obsolete claims. She motioned to her command nexus, surveilling from plot hydration to chamber climates. This is evolution. Your homestead's extinction. I ascended deliberately, matching her stare with the poise of concealed advantage. Eleanor, ponder power? Not the coercive strain the current pulsing cables, animating your contraptions. Perplexity furrowed her. I refer to the juice every mechanism here thirsts for. It courses through my transformer, per my pact. Prepare for enlightenment on authentic might. Come morn, fresh directive. HOA ultimatum in scarlet, pledging authoritative onslaught sans compliance. It alluded to ecological scrutinies that ignited my circuits with ominous links. I patrolled my perimeters, lens logging their wiring wasn't merely upon my ground. It was enslaved to it. Core unit, relays, reserves all via my concessions. Relocation? Fortune squandered, epics delayed. Then Robert Lee phoned, my father's longtime ally, ascended to pinnacle at Riverside Electric. Lucas, buzz on your adjacency feud. Alert, upkeep on your unit next week. Requires your nod as proprietor. I probed the 87 covenant. He verified my blockade potency postpone or annul. Eclipse ensues. Amid digestion, anonymous ping. Sophia Ramirez, HOA chronicler. Diner, Central Avenue, 2 p.m. Solo. She proved a fatigued solo parent and lenses, proffering a portfolio. 3 cycles observing Eleanor morph this into her tyranny. You're her freshest prey. Dossiers unveiled her hounding dissenters with menaces, fiscal strangles. Graver, scheming my green litigation through a credentialed assessor, plus purged correspondences on build-era leachate, terrain probes veils over developmental sins. Mosaic coalescing, I dispatched a courteous retort. Farm intrusions prompt concession audits, power inclusive. Advise council consultation. Reprisal? Immediate. Olivia's TikTok erupted from my boundary. Our yokel adjacent menaces our volts, cause we seek civility? Outrageous. Hits surged, yet feedback fractured multitudes hailed me. Homestead versus despots surging contra her. Dusk, tending birds. I glimpsed Eleanor striding her yard, handset fused, rallying forces. My lounger brew vibrated, her glacial timbre. Satisfied with the turmoil, Lucas? We shan't yield. Assets beyond your kin dawn brings reckoning for defying solidarity. She unleashed at 8:30 a.m. Ivory wagon, Green Audits Limited. A vested 40-something, ledger plump, escorted by lens bearer. Dr. Nathan Ellis, responding to peril alerts per Pure Waters statute. Compulsory review. His kit bellowed sham. Depot humidity gauge as earth analyzer. Spa tabs for aqua. Emblem. DIY. I feigned. Taping. Certainly. Doc object to my capture for coverage? He flinched yet enacted. Spurious specimens. Heat sensor as vapor scout. Distant. Eleanor scoped optically. Olivia broadcasting live. Folks. Pros tackling our blight neighbor insane. Midpoint. Robert's alert. Service 2:30 p.m. Tomorrow your verdict. Synchronicity no chance. As Nathan encased farces, I tendered qualification slip, vacant sheet. He faltered, bolted minus certification digits. Yet Olivia's live audio leaked. Nathan's performance merit $3,000. Broadcast detonated, deceit bared. I uploaded my footage to regional forums. Phony implements. Dodging, Olivia's gaffe. 300+ rebukes scorched HOA. Journalist Emily Novak contacted. Decades on HOA clashes your exhibits pristine. Public. Article launched. Bogus green sleuth in turf clash. Dissemination boomed. Sagas of HOA coercion inundated. Eleanor persisted. 11:15 p.m. law ping badgering, green menace accusations. Officer Daniel Hayes materialized at 9 a.m., cruiser ominous. Lifelong acquaintance, he discerned agrarian entitlements versus upscale machinations. Eleanor and Olivia dashed forth, primed for my shackling. Daniel, green terror, network sabotage. Eleanor heaved in linens ill-suited for sod. I supplied proofs, titles, concession, broadcast snags. Daniel's demeanor stiffened. Eleanor, impersonating auditors? Federal felony. Fabricated alerts? County offense. Olivia erupted. We compensated Nathan to log grievance Cessno fabrications. Sophia emerged, crate burdened. $31,000 diverted reserves, fake audit inclusive. Review imminent. Eleanor axed her. Sophia shrugged duplicates dispatched oversight. Com crackled. Alert at Azure Vault crisis, ensnared denizens. 2:30 struck. Upkeep I authorized amid prime ops. Dwellings faltered. Barriers sealed. Portals stuck. Vehicles imprisoned. Turmoil prevailed. My auxiliary purred steadfast. Inhabitants migrated. Dr. Karen Lee initial, regretting muteness. Shelter swelled with 73. Narratives cascading. Penalties for drying. Playthings. Banners. Clipping hours. plots forbidden. I outlined paths, $75,000 remorse/recompense, $8,000 periodic concession, or $2.3 million infrastructure overhaul. I'd favor tranquil tillage, I stated. Yet corporate successors extort tenfold sans my forbearance. Eleanor invaded. Intrusion. But Supervisor Grant with FBI escorted. Misappropriation inquiry. Phantom entity. Green deceit unlawful lake toxins. Olivia transmitted real-time. Admissions aired. Eleanor boasted ties. Operatives invoked aquifer taint. Counsel, she murmured. Olivia's EV expired loader dormant marooned as authorities neared. Segments viral. Power collapse. Association downfall. Inquiry sealed. Eleanor 18 months incarceration, $150,000 levy, $2.3 million remediation burden. Olivia absconded, notoriety cratered. Sophia helmed HOA, inked $5,000 per month pact, contrition. Crest evolved, plots flourished, emblems soared. I amplified Homestead to Green Nexus, advised energy, relinquished Clara's circle graveside. For $0.2 million sanctuary proposal mounted in pen. Robert's outfit enlisted me zonulating peers combat encroachment. Genuine dominance? Not circuits or coercion foundations, entitlements, audacity. Eleanor sought annihilation. She self-immolated, igniting furors on solitary defiance versus communal mandates, the morality of grid extortion in territorial feuds. Does heritage trump innovation? Or is such retaliation mere anarchy veiled as justice?